Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. The title of my action research is The Effect of Using Short Stories on the Development of Grade 6 Juan Luna's Class Reading Level in San Antonio Elementary School. The writer believed that one of the most effective methods to improve reading level is using short stories, which are considered as a unique literary genre which can be used by the teacher in developing reading levels. Through reading short stories, pupils will gain interest and sooner they will be effective readers. The learner should be familiarized with phonemic awareness followed by word recognition and syntax. After that, they will be able to read stories, books, and other texts. To learn and master any English skill, teacher of English should use and apply an attractive techniques and create a joyful climate in the classroom. Using short stories will motivate students to read more and more stories. As Pardede 2011 stated that short stories are considered as the most suitable way for all levels, beginners and advanced learners. It is easy to work with them and apply them in the classroom. The action research aims to investigate the effect of using short stories on the development of students' reading level. The teacher introduces a group of short stories as a technique. Identified problem. Out of 46 pupils, 5 pupils were identified as frustration, struggling readers. What are the possible sources of the identified problem? Lack of interest in reading, lack of support from parents and caregivers, parents' inability to motivate their children to read due to their work and other family matters. What are the possible actions to solve the identified problem? Provide interesting short stories with suitable pictures. Record reading short stories with emotion. Conference with the parents and caregivers for some possible remedies. Exercise role-playing, reading aloud. Remediation for at least 30 minutes 5 times a week. Reading marathon record. Research questions. What if I give selected short stories with suitable pictures? Will it improve the reading levels of these frustration, struggling readers? Is there an effect of using short stories on the development of grade 6 Juan Luna's class reading level? Action plan. The subject of this action research was grade 6 pupils, section Juan Luna, school year 2020 to 2021, consisting of 46 pupils. At first, the writer administered a diagnostic test in reading. Out of 46 pupils, 5 pupils belong to prostration struggling readers. Approximately 30 minutes for each pupil to read a short stories. The testing materials consist of interesting short stories, passages, unlocking of difficulties, and guided questions. After reading the story, difficult words were unlocked, followed by guided questions. The teacher focused on 5 pupils who had difficulty in reading. The teacher focused on 5 pupils who had difficulty in reading. 5 pupils will be given a remediation after the class. Presentation of the gathered data. Analysis and interpretation of the data. Activities for week 1. January 4 to January 8, 2021. Pupils 1 to 5. Day 1, distribution of reading materials. Day 2, unlocking of difficulties. Day 3, reading the text. Day 4, answering guided question. Day 5, role play, reading with emotion. The data showed the result of the activities, which was indicated the pupils' performance. 5 pupils belong to prostration, struggling readers. The teacher gives remediation for these 5 pupils. The teacher asks each of the child to read the same short story given, follow the same flow activities. Activities for week 2. January 11 to January 15, 2021. We have day 1, distribution of reading materials. Day 2, unlocking of difficulties. Day 3, reading the text. Day 4, answering guided question. Day 5, role play, reading with emotion. The data showed the result of the activities, which indicates performance. Out of 5 pupils, 2 pupils belong to instructional readers. The teacher gives remediation to the 3 pupils. The teacher asks each of the child to read the same short story given, follow the same flow of activities. Week 3, January 18 to January 22, 2021. Same flow of activities but different passage. Distribution of reading materials. Day 2, unlocking of difficulties. Day 3, reading the text. Day 4, answering guided question. Day 5, role play with emotion. The data showed the result of the activities, which was indicated the pupils' performance. Out of 5 pupils, 3 pupils belong to instructional readers. The teacher gives remediation to the 2 pupils. The teacher asks each of the child to read the same short story given, follow the same flow of activities. Activities for week 4. January 25 to January 29, 2021. Same flow of activities, Monday to Friday, but different passage. The data showed the result of the activities, which was indicated the pupils' performance. Out of 5 pupils, 4 pupils belong to instructional readers. The teacher gives remediation to the 1 pupil. The teacher asks the child to read the same short story given, follow the same flow activities. Activities for the week. Table 5. Another short story given. The data showed the result of the activities, which was indicated the pupil's performance. 5 belong to instructional readers. Based on the result, the 5 pupils were able to improve the reading level from prostration to instructional level. Presentation of recurring patterns and theme. The difficult words or unfamiliar words were unlocked through pictures, noting details and context clues. Motive questions were asked by the teacher to enhance their feeling and interest towards the short story. After reading the story, they will answer the guided question, followed by an activity such as role play and reading with emotion. A scene or line from the story that they will imitate. Through this role play, pupils will improve their communication skills. It is also determined that the pupils understand the story that he or she read. Table 6, Mastery of the Lesson. Another set of short story given. The result of this action research showed an evidence that using short stories with suitable pictures were effective to the 5 pupils. Based on the weekly activities, the 5 pupils were able to improve the reading level from prostration, struggling to instructional level. This result answered the research question of this study. With such impressive performance of the 5 pupils, this is safe to conclude that this study was successful and remediation were effective. Aside from it, the interest of the pupils in reading were developed. My reflection of this research is reading is one of the important skills in English and it gives many benefits for us. Reading is the window of the world. By reading, people can get more knowledge and information from books, magazines, newspapers, and others. Reading is the most important component in learning process and social interaction because reading is an indispensable communication tool in a civilized society. Second, that the reading materials produced in any period of time in history most influenced by social background. Third, development that on the period of the recorded history of reading has led to two very different poles. Learning to read is about listening and understanding as well as working out what is printed on the page. Through hearing stories, children are exposed to a wide range of words. This helps them build their own vocabulary and improve their understanding when they listen, which is vital as they start to read. Lastly, based on the result of the 5 pupils, were able to improve the reading level from prostration, struggling readers, to instruction. Aside from it, the interests of the pupils in reading were developed. Here are the pictures of parents and pupils. Thank you everyone for listening. Have a nice day.